The winner, 2013, Living Legend Award, Cole Hardy.
I can't say anything. Just thank you.
Oh, we all jumped in and had a fling and danced a wild corroboree. We rattled the bones upon the stone in the days the kids would crobber.
I've always loved guitars and singing, see. My fingers used to get so sore and I used to have to hold them down on the strings. But I knew I was gifted with a voice, see. I don't know why, because when I was a little fella, Dad just asked me to sing, or Mum used to ask me to sing some of the gospel songs and that. And of course, when I was a young fella, I used to go along to the churches that they had and sing some songs in there.
I'm always glad that I was born a little Aborigine. We chase the bunnies all day long.
I came from a large family. There's 12 altogether. 9 girls and two brothers I've got. He was born under a gum tree, Dad, at a place called Walgett, which is the Kamilaroi tribe. And Mum, she came further out. She's a Uluru woman. That's out at a little place called Angledool. When I leave Mum, you know, family there, when I come to Sydney, I was about 19 or 20. I went to Walgett, then I got a job on the Shire. Worked there, and when I sang on this fella's show called Willie Fennell, a few months later, I got a telegram from him to join his show, to tour Sydney. And that's when Mum said to me, go and give it a go. If you don't like it, you can always come back. Got a job on the Sydney Water. I worked there for many years, 35 years at Sydney Water. And in the meantime, I was doing shows and that. After some time, we formed an all-Aboriginal show which featured one of our greatest country Aboriginal stars, Jimmy Little. And so he decided to put the show together and go on tour with it, which was a great show we had. We had a lot of wonderful artists on there, great singers. And of course we did the show in Tamworth. We knew it was a country music, where they love country music, and that's what most of us were singing at the time. Country, rock and roll. And so we went there, and of course we did the show, and after the show this lady, her name was Jess Murphy, a lovely person from Opal Record. She came backstage and asked if I was recording with anyone, and I said no, not at the time. And she said, would you like to record for us?
I just need you to realize that I am me. I have a reason, whatever I may be. I am a person, I am a child.
When I started, see, no Aboriginal people were allowed in the clubs and that. And people always say, why aren't more of you people singing? That's the reason, they just weren't allowed in the clubs. Because when I was growing up, there was some of the old Aboriginal people who lived in bark huts and that, you know? And they always spoke the lingo, because, see, they stopped all that lingo stuff, the councils and that. They didn't like Aboriginal talking the lingos. Because my dad, he spoke a couple. But when I was growing up, they stopped all of that. If they hear, you know, they like to put the boot in you or the coppers, and you weren't allowed to do that. And when the police used to drive down the main street, you used to stand up for them. If you were sitting on a seat and they drove past you, I still remember that. You had to stand up, and they used to go past and come back up with a big grin on their face, and, you know. So it was bad in a lot of ways, but, you know, because people just sort of learned to live with that, but they, yeah.
I live my life and I'll survive.
After a while, you know, I got my foot in, and things just sort of went higher and higher for me.
From you, look at my soul.
When you're up against Slim Dusty and a lot of those, it's very hard. I never ever thought I'd have a chance of, you know, I never ever thought I'd achieve things like that in my wildest dreams, any of these sort of things. even, you know, recording and that.
People like me, we have our pride, our dignity. Yes, I am me. I have a reason. Whatever I may be, I am a person. I am a child of God like you. I live my life and I'll survive.
Blue gum trees, I hear you calling me back to where I always feel so free. To the land
Yeah, I'm still working, yeah. Yeah, just go around the schools and that, yeah. Call Animals of the Dreaming, and we do a lot of schools all around New South Wales, out far as Broken Hill, way up Ballina, Lismore, and Burke, Brewarrina, all those places, yeah, around Sydney. I've had Aboriginal people coming up to me, you know, even a few years ago, say, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be there. And I like to think that I sort of help those people. I think that's what I'm put on this, I always say, put on this planet for, to try and help people. And you find, you know, as you know, a lot of people have very hard time, tough times in life. And so I'd like to think I could go along and make somebody happy. And you know, I remember a friend of mine said, he said, you go to a show, he said, even if one person turn up, he said, at least, he said, you just go and still perform from, you know, making somebody happy.
wispy from the blue gum.
I always say things happen for people. I never sort of worried in life about anything. I think what's going to happen is going to happen. And for me, it happened for the best.
You know about Glen Rowan, 'cause you had a job to do. You know about Uralla, you were needed up there too. You mounted with the troopers in the uniform of blue. Black tractor, they needed you. Though your name is never...
If you have a dream in life, go for it. There will always be help there for you. You get your ups and downs in life, no matter what it is. You get your knocks, but you got to get up and keep going.